So, hello friends, my name is Showmail. From Horror Stories, I hope you are doing well today. I am here to tell a horror story, so plug your headphones, close your eyes, and let's start the story with a horror topic. My house rearranges itself at night. At first, I thought I was just tired. Moved a lamp, forgot about it, kicked a table leg that wasn't there the night before, but now I keep waking up in rooms I didn't fall asleep in. And last night, there was a hallway that didn't exist yesterday. I think my house is rearranging itself, and it's getting closer to something. I moved into this rental house 3 months ago. Old creaky floors, that vintage smell of mold and regret. You know the type. It was cheap, too cheap, which I definitely should have questioned. But hey, I'm a broke 26-year-old graphic designer, not Sherlock Holmes. The first thing that felt weird was the kitchen chairs. Every morning they were slightly rotated, not facing the table but turned, as if someone had stood up too quickly. I live alone, no pets, no roommates, no sleepwalking. I even started taking pictures before bed, just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. One morning the salt shaker was in the bathroom. Who seasons themselves mid-shower? Unless ghosts have high blood pressure, I was definitely not alone. I set up a motion-activated camera, just to be sure. At 3:13 a.m., I saw nothing except, wait, in the next clip the couch was 2 feet to the left. No footsteps, no shadows, just different. I called the landlord. He got quiet and said, "Just don't go in the basement." I hadn't even mentioned a basement. That night, I heard something, a low dragging sound, like a dresser being pulled across carpet, except it was coming from behind the walls. Pattern interrupt. Okay, pause. What would you do here? Stay and investigate like some dollar store detective? Or, do the smart thing and get the hell out? Yeah, I stayed. Why? Rent controlled. Next day I stubbed my toe on a bookshelf. Only, I don't own a bookshelf. And yet, there it was. Covered in dust. Built into the wall, like it had always been there. I opened one of the books. It was blank, except on the last page. It said, "You are moving in circles." That night, I left my bedroom door open, set my phone to record on the nightstand, went to sleep with a hammer under my pillow, because apparently that's my life now. I woke up, not in my bedroom, but in the guest room. The bed was the same. My phone was on the dresser, but the window, it was on the wrong wall. I checked my phone. There was a video, just one. It was shaky. Looked like it had been taken by me, in my sleep, walking down the hallway, whispers all around. And then the camera turns, and the floor stretches, like a hallway unfolding. I started mapping the layout, room by room. Each night, something changed. The bathroom door moved. The closet vanished. One night, I opened the pantry and saw a spiral staircase going down into darkness. I shut the door. It was gone the next morning. Quick side note, if your house starts developing extra stairs, that's your cue to break your lease or burn it down. I found old blueprints in the attic. The house was originally a sanatorium, built with rotating hallways and spatial experiments. The final page was handwritten. The house must be kept confused, or it remembers what it is. That night, I woke up standing in front of the basement door. It was open. The air coming from below smelled like wet stone and something rotting. I went down 5 steps, then 5 more, then 5 more. But I never got closer to the bottom. The stairwell just stretched. I heard voices behind me, turned around. The door was gone, replaced with a brick wall, and something whispered, "You're almost home." I sprinted back up, tripped, landed in the bathtub. I wasn't in the basement anymore. The water was already running, and someone had drawn a message in the foggy mirror. "Stop moving. It's following your routine." I stopped sleeping in the same room twice, started turning furniture upside down, opened windows, played music all night. Anything to keep the house confused, but it adapted. One night I woke up in a room made of doors, dozens of them, ceiling to floor, only one opened, and behind it was my childhood bedroom. inside was me, sitting on the bed, except younger and staring blankly. He said, "It needs someone, or it falls apart." I backed away, slammed the door, and ended up in the basement again. Only this time, the walls were pulsing, the floor was breathing, and something in the corner was building a replica of me, out of furniture. I smashed the mirror on the wall. The house screamed, everything shook, the walls buckled, doors vanished. I ran, kicked through drywall, climbed through the plumbing, until I finally burst through a wall into the backyard. But when I looked back, the house was gone, just a field, and in my hand was a key I'd never seen before, with an address on it. I Googled the address. It's my childhood home, and I just got a call from the landlord saying someone new is moving in tomorrow. They want me to leave the key under the mat. If your walls ever move at night, leave. If your floor plan changes, run. And if you find yourself in a hallway that didn't exist yesterday, you're already part of it. Want more stories that keep you up at night? Hit that subscribe button, and remember, some houses don't need people. They just want to be remembered.